I started out in art just as a kid. I just always loved to draw, and I think the moment when I was in church with my mom and I was drawing on the back of an index card and she accused me of tracing and I hadn't, I kind of knew, hey, maybe I'm not so bad at this. And then after that, I just had a passion for it. I just loved drawing and creating anything I get my hands on. I think combining a little Western element is my roots here in Texas. I grew up here, but I've always been interested in the stars and something beyond. So to me, the cosmic element actually represents a spiritual element as well. So I combine those two to create kind of a new iconography. The majority of my inspiration is actually my spiritual life, maybe a scripture, an idea, and I want to portray it in a way that's unexpected, that's relatable, and that's relevant. I've kind of taken the whole idea of religious art to another level and contemporized it so that it's not so stiff and perfect. It's about people. The last few years I've been working more mixed media. Before I was kind of a watercolor purist, and using different media to create the image and the story that I want to tell definitely has a meaning and significance. Partly it's just my selfish love for drawing faces with pencil. There's something very visceral about that, and I really love the way it turns out. I think having most of my faces black and white and drawn just makes them feel even more just human and imperfect. You see the texture of the surface that it's drawn on, and you notice the ways the light bounces off the different features of the face. Berlin's a great place to stay as an artist. There's such a great community. Everyone's very supportive here, and my family's here, which helps. But there's something about, strangely, the isolation out here. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We're our own sort of separate community. It's been a place for me to really develop my voice as an artist without having to constantly compare myself to other artists, at least not all the time. So I can have that interaction with other artists, but it gives me a quiet place to really contemplate and work on my technique and really hone what I want to say. When people see my work, I really hope that they're encouraged, that there's something bigger than themselves and something good out there, that the world right now that's so confusing and there's a lot of negativity and a lot of really crazy things going on. I hope that my art can bring some hope and some encouragement and a sense of possibility that there's more out there and that it is good.